Hi guys, and here is my reaction to the presidential debate, the third and final one. It was about foreign policy, and I'm not as up on my foreign policy as maybe I should be, because a lot of it took me by surprise. So I'm sorry this isn't going to be very technical, because I learned a lot in that debate, and I'm going to be doing a lot of research about our standing in the world. So I want to start off with my favorite thing about the debate, which is when Barack Obama was like, Mitt Romney has the foreign policies of the 1980s, the social policies of the 1950s, and the economic policies of the 1920s. That was my favorite part, but my all-time favorite part, when he started that, is Mitt, the 1980s called, they want their foreign policy back. I was like, go Obama, right now, yes. That was my favorite part of the night. And then he went on to say about the social and economic policies. So another thing that really stuck out to me was, did Romney think he could just repeat spinning the centrifuges a bunch of times? Iran is spinning their centrifuges. They are spinning the centrifuges. To anyone who doesn't know what a centrifuge is, it's not such a scary thing. It's a machine that spins the centrifuges. Yeah, that was technical. So, it sounds scary to someone who doesn't know what a centrifuge is. Oh my God, they are spinning the centrifuges. But no, they're just, and the 4 years closer to a nuclear bomb, I think Biden, tied that one up nicely back in the vice presidential debate. This is ridiculous. They can't just be spewing things that aren't true. You just can't repeat the same thing a million times and expect it to make the same amount of sense. Just like that sentence. Replay it. It won't make sense no matter how many times you play it back. So one thing I liked the most was Obama was really calling out every time Mitt said something that wasn't true. He just called it out oh, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Which I think he really needed to do, because Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan, what they've been doing, they've just been saying stuff, and I'm just saying someone in the campaign said we're not running our campaign on facts. So you can't blame me for what they're going on right now. I'm just calling them as I see them, alright? And you can't just keep repeating the same things, and you can't just keep saying stuff that's not true. And the thing was, Mitt Romney, a lot of his foreign policy isn't that much different than Barack Obama, but since the right is really trying to demonize the left, you can't be agreeing with the left or else, oh my God, you're not that much different, which is okay to be not that much different. It's okay, I promise you. I think we might actually all be able to get along if we all, look, the left is guilty of demonizing the right too. We're both guilty of it, so why can't we just see where we stand together, and then we'll work on where we stand apart a little, alright? But the main thing that concerned me in this debate was whose tie I liked the most. Because I have to tell you, when they're talking about Syria and Libya, some of these topics are a little over my head right now, because I have to do more research. I've been out of high school, and I am not as up on policy as I should be, or, as any normal person is expected to be. So I was focused on their ties a little bit, and I have to say I think Mitt Romney won the tie contest for me. Even though Barack Obama's tie was a gorgeous blue, the red and the blue, I don't know, it had just such a contrast I really liked. And, attack me for that, whatever. But, I paid attention to the technical stuff to have fun. Look at the not technical stuff. Don't base your vote on whose tie you like the most, but if they're talking about stuff that you are just not grasping in your head, find something you can grasp on and focus on that, and maybe then stuff will come in unconsciously. So, now that I made a total idiot out of myself at the end of that video, I just want to encourage everyone, make sure you vote. It's the most important thing you can do, whether your views go with mine, whether they don't. It's just important to vote for who you believe in. Go research foreign policy, research all you can. Make sure you really have a solid reason why you're voting for that person. he's better than him or he's better than him, that's not a good reason to vote for someone. Go get a solid foundation, so when someone asks you, why are you voting for Barack Obama? Why are you voting for Mitt Romney? You have a reason why you are voting for them. There's no right or wrong reasons, but I'm just encouraging all Americans, go out there and vote. People died for our right to vote. So please go out and do that, and I will see you before November 6th, but I will see you on November 6th, and I am so looking forward to the first presidential debate that I am going to actually get to vote in, and I hope all people my age are so excited. As soon as I turned 18, I was like, oh my god, I can vote. But I'm getting on a tangent now, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye! Oh, and follow us on the Twitters. I retweet a lot of stuff. I'll see you later. Bye!